What's up, guys? The wobbly wobble, the wobble wobbly wobble. Camera shaking. Anyways, it's the 16th of October. Guys, it is 5:33 p.m., which means I'm getting ready to go home. I've got less than 30 minutes before I blow this popsicle stand. So, this video is one that's probably a day overdue. Just a day, though. Anyways, can you guys see what I'm wearing here? I'm two-chaining it, right? Anyways, so my Figaro, that 3.2 millimeter Figaro, I had a 4 and I had the 3.2 off of Linx.com, and I sold the 4 because I just really liked this one. Weighed 10 grams, card says 9.9, but on all my scales 10 on a dot. And guys, even if I had a headache or a migraine or just wanted a little bit of gold on, I thought, you know, that's cool, just have that. Well, then I wanted the 3.5 18 karat baby curb. And I thought, you know what, those two chains together, it's what I'm gonna do. 18 karat. I love the baby curb, it's my favorite chain. So I was gonna buy one from Jacoji and they sold out. There was a glitch on the computer or system or something happened. I did not get an order. So I remembered a few months back, I had seen the 22 karat in Saints Gold, and you know, and I thought, well, I'll look. And of course it had went up a lot more because Gold had. And I looked at Hawaii rope chains and they had one in 20 inches, but I needed 22. And even if they had it at 22, it probably would have been cheaper than Saints. It would have been cheaper. However, they did not. Saints Gold is also purchased a lot through them before I ever purchased anything from Braden or Jacoji. So it was kind of like a full circle there. So then the service that I got from them, guys, was outstanding. I did some text messaging. They texted me back. They overnighted it to me. They did. I mean, I didn't have a bad experience at all. And in fact, that 3.5 millimeter 22 karat is my favorite chain. If I only had one chain, I'd have it. And now, does it look the best with this? No. But do I care? I have a gold chain on it. You know, you'd have to have one for this, and then that's not going to look the best, and the other for what you want there, and that, blah, 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 blah. So I just forgot about it. And I really wanted to pair it up with this Figaro. And so I thought 18 karat, 18 karat. Well, when I bought this one, guys, I don't want to say how much because plus prices change. It was a little more than I planned on spending. So that's when, and plus another thing that I did was I was trying to talk myself out of buying a 3.5, even though that's not something I normally do. I thought, you know what, you're just wanting the 22 karat, just a small chain, get a 2 millimeter. And I thought that would curb my obsession with this 3.5 22 karat. And it did for about 8 hours. And then I ordered the 3.5. You know, within 12 hours or whatever, guys, a half day of ordering the 2 millimeter. And I got the 3.5 first, and I loved it. And I really wanted to pair it like I have here because I don't know if it looks good. I don't really care. It's just two of my favorite chains. My beginning, what I started with in life, and where I've gone to, you know. But I just thought, man, it's a lot of money, you know, probably not going to wear the Fig as much. And so I sold it. I sold it to Ryan. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I felt weird the minute I sold it. I felt like my wife took it to ship it FedEx because she was going to be in town and that was requested, so it just worked out. And it was getting shipped. I almost thought about saying, hey, man, are you sure you want it? Let's let me refund you. It got shipped. It got to him. He liked it. I've asked him about it a couple of times, like, hey, because some of you guys I've sold stuff to, I'll ask. I'll say, hey, if you're getting rid of this, please hit me up. And then maybe you hit me up and I can't afford it at that time or I've moved on. I kept kind of telling him this, and I kept looking at Linx. The price is going up. So I knew there was, someone asked me today if there was a code for Linx. Not to my knowledge, you know, I mean, I don't think you guys should share your codes anyways. I mean, if Braden gives you a discount and you go around telling people, that's how everybody's not going to end up getting a discount because it's just the way it works, guys. However, truthfully, there is no discount on Linx that I know of. So I kind of talked to him like, hey, I just sold this chain. Is there any way that, you know, I could get another one for, you know, because the cost just went up a little bit, you know, is there any way that I could just, you know, maybe get one for the same price? And he said he'd get back to me, but I know Braden's been super busy, guys, super, super busy. And the very next day after I messaged him that, Ryan texted me or messaged me and asked me if I wanted the 3.2 back for what I paid for it, or what I sold it to him for. And guys, I really, really wanted this chain back because I wanted these two together. And even if I decided not to keep it, I wanted to have that choice one more time because I can't go back. Gold's getting expensive. So I just really like these two together. Even if it's kind of sloppy looking, I just kind of like them two together. I like these two together. So I told Ryan, I was like, well, yeah, but I need to sell this 2mm, which I, ended up doing a trade with a Jacoji. Guys, I got a customer coming in. Hold on one moment. Pilgrims, I'm back. Not sure what I was saying, but anyways, I really am not sure what I was saying. But I really wanted this to pair together, and guys, I just love it. And I had missed it ever since because then I got this chain, and I was like, wow, if I only had one chain ever again, and I had to give up every chain except one, it would be this one right here. Does it look the best on me? No. But at least I know that I could wear a piece of gold. It's not too flashy. If gold hits $5,000, guys, I'm not too afraid to walk out in public with this versus something big. It's just, that's the kind of times that you're getting into. But I really wanted that Figaro. So that's what I was. So I told him, I said, I just got into all this. And he said, well, just you can pay me payments or whatever. And because it's like, I've got one item that I'm supposed to be paid for, guys. Then I've got two things that I sold on eBay. And because USPS is just kind of behind right now, whether it's because of the shutdown or whatever, I mailed out on the 2nd of October, two things. They had just said they're moving along, but wouldn't do the updated tracking. I know you guys have experienced that and you hate it like I do. And then finally, 2 days ago, it said, hey, this has ended up in Chicago, and now we're back to this. So I'm waiting on money there and everything else. So could I send him the money? Yes. Would it kind of affect me? Yes. So the fact that Ryan, and he sent me a 1964 quarter. If you guys don't know, look it up, silver in that. So I'm very, very appreciative. When a quarter costs $5 or $6, I'm very appreciative. Ryan's a super cool dude. Super, super cool. We have met, I have met some incredible people in this group. I mean, from trying to help me with the Zelle to pay for my bracelet from Daniel Jewelry Inc. or, my 3.2mm heavy link that I sold to Diego and I got back. I'm really into just what I want, what I like, and I don't want to, I'm almost like this because it's, if I wore this every day, it's just my style, and eventually it could be your trademark, right? So just like Chris, hiccups here. Shout out to Chris. I think you still live in Oregon. He all he wears is a 7mm 18 karat baby curb. Now that son of a bitch weighs 99.99 grams or something. So 100 grams, and he wears it and he doesn't take it off. And that's like, if I see Chris, I know he's going to have that. My friend Mike, I know I'm always going to see him with a silver Figaro or a white gold Figaro, whatever he's wearing. But he likes white, gold, and silver. He doesn't really care for the yellow as much. He's always been that way. So I really wanted this chain back, the 3.2mm. And I just watched the prices go up and up and up. And I thought, man, I really just messed up. And now I have it back. And I think that the 3.2mm paired a lot better with the 3.2mm heavy link than this 3.5 baby curb does. Just because the small holes and stuff in the Figaro, it almost makes it not look it makes it look not as full. And then therefore, because the rope chains and round chains usually look bigger anyways, but they're both 3.2, kind of equals out. But I wore this. Yesterday was an absolute great day, guys. I am paying for it today. I'm hurting, back, everything. Not like sore, but like my arm's a little sore here, and my ankles were sore, which is funny because I don't normally wear shoes, guys. So I had my ankles were sore, but my back, I've had back issues, and usually it takes me, I get up early in the morning, especially on days that I work, I have a back massager. I have to take hot showers, heating pads, stuff like that. But yesterday, for the first time, I went and played golf with my other best friend, Jordan. Shout out to you. You know, he's been a golfer his entire life, 30 years and stuff, and since he was 12, and we're 41. And I went, guys, I enjoyed myself. I loved it. You know, got to get that ball more consistency, you know, more consistent. Got to keep that left arm a little more straight and got to get a wider stance. But if I could do all that and keep my eye on the ball and follow through, then I might be okay. I don't think you guys can see it, but I came home and I was red. I was sunburned on my neck and my face. It's pretty funny. It is what it is, though. You know, it's little melatonin never hurt anybody too much. But my wife had told me, because I'm already pasty, guys. She's like, "Well, that's the darkest, you know, the tannest I think I've seen you," and which is funny. But I used to be outside all day long. That's all I did. Basketball, 5-6 hours. We would play basketball from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon till like 9 o'clock at night. And it was just, you know, a blast. Of course, you're not getting a sunburn at night. Hold on one moment. Well, they hung up when I answered the phone, so I have a feeling they're probably going to call right back. I'll sit here patiently on the edge of my seat waiting for you. Let me hold my breath. Just kidding, guys. But anyways, so Ryan, that's kind of the story of this. I wanted to do an unboxing yesterday. That's where we got into the golf, kind of got mixed up. So yesterday was just a really good day because right before I woke up, my back didn't hurt yesterday. I had an extremely good day. It was extremely fun, extremely. But right before I left, at 8 o'clock in the morning, I got to take my daughter to school yesterday. So I took her to school. And as I was taking her, the Figaro got dropped off. So when I got home, I only had like 30 minutes until I needed to leave to catch tea time. And so I literally just ripped it open because I thought, I really want to wear these two on the course. And that's what I wore. I wore the Figaro. And I wore, because I love sports, guys, and so chains and everything are a part of sports to me. It is what it is. Doesn't get you extra points, but makes, to me, I mean, like they say, you know, feel good, look good, play good, right? So I really wanted those on. I also paired all of these up, these two. I also had on the 22-inch, 22 karat, 2 millimeter heavy cable link. Just really filled it out. And so that's what I wore yesterday. That is the story about the Figaro, guys. I am so happy to have it back. And, you know, just to have these two paired, that's all I really wore today. I was going to wear something else with it, and I thought, you know what? I'm just really happy to have this. I'm going to wear it 2 days in a row and just kind of chill with it on. And I think I'm really happy, guys. Like, if I only had these two chains, I think I'd be pretty happy. Because, like I said, this chain right here, if I had it, I'm extremely happy with it. This chain right here is worth more in gold than what I paid for it. Or it's going to be pretty dang close. With that being said, because you gotta count shipping and stuff. But that being said, though, you could sell it, you get the quick cash, but it's not an overly expensive chain, and it really adds to this other one. Do I wish it was 22 karat? I looked for 22 karat gold Figaros, and I found a few places. I would rather stick to the big three to me. And the big three to me are Saints, HRC, which is Saints Gold, Hawaiian Rope Chains, and Jacoji, guys. That's my preference when it comes to that. Now, handmade stuff, I am going Daniel Jewelry Inc. all day, all right? So when I say big three, different sports, all right? But that's going to be that on that. I really wanted to say thank you to Ryan. I really appreciate everything. I'm glad to have it back. I love it. And so I'm going to keep that paired up. Again, be able to wear it separately or just whatever. But thank you, Ryan. I do appreciate you, guy, my friend. And that's that. So got to wear it, play golf yesterday. Got it before I left. Got it. Got to go play golf. Had it. Got to really enjoy my day. So much love to you guys. We close in 10 minutes. I'm out of here. Peace.